Fellow Biafrans, I greet you wherever you are this moment, and I'm using this opportunity to convey this vital message to each and every one of us to understand that Biafrans are wonderful people on earth that God have created for a particular purpose and a particular assignment for himself. And for this reason, Biafrans cannot be left behind as Africans are going. I want to tell you today that many African countries have left insubordination. They have, conquered the spirit of slavery and colonization. So you may be doubting, you may believe what I'm saying. And it is very, very important that most of us who said that we are freedom fighters understand what it takes and what it means to be a freedom fighter. And at the same time, you can see that many countries today, there is a new coup in West Africa sub-region recently, just last week. Try to find out. Military has taken over a particular country very close to Ghana and Benin Republic. So find out. So revolution and revelation and emancipation have come to Africa, and it have come to stay. What I'm saying this moment is that the mentality and the wisdom of Biafrans should be opened for them to be able to discover the God-given gift, talent, and moment that they have to use it perfectly in order to be able to get to where they are going to. So, and some of us may abuse what I'm saying now, and some of us will see reason to take it to heart, knowing it that everybody is now going back to his state of origin. Everybody in Africa is realizing where he or she is coming from. Everybody is taking his identity up because there will be no place like home, and there is no place like home. No matter how much you have, no matter how rich you are, no matter how popular you are, if your popularity and bigamanism could not solve the problems of anybody from where you are coming from, your community, your village, all right? So, which means you are just demonstrating one man show. And this is why the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic in Exile have decided to pay the highest price in order to make sure that Biafrans are completely emancipated from colonization and subjugation and intimidation. So, and still some of us have not seen reason to believe or to understand what actually Mazi Simon Eba is doing. But I want to tell you that if freedom is not needed, you will not see those countries that have liberated themselves from this mental slavery, mental distress. They are being cheated time and time and time again. They take everything away from you and they give you a peanut. All right? You walk like an elephant and you eat like an ant. Do you know that Biafrans are not supposed to look for job? Igbos are not supposed to seek for job. Igbos are not supposed to travel to any country on earth Biafrans are not supposed to travel to any other country for greener pasture because already God have provided for them. Chukwu Okike Abiyama have no mistake in whatever he has done and whatever he has created. He looked at them, he said they are good. Biafrans are good people, very intelligent, very dynamic, and have the ability to withstand every test of time, no matter how perilous that moment may look like. I'm telling you that people called Biafrans are highly endowed with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding from Chukwokika Abiyama. You may believe me, you may not believe me. Biafrans are the pillar that holds Nigeria. And this is why it become a cross-craft to Nigerians and Nigeria government to lose their hands, to lose their grips out of Biafrans' lungs, for them to go. But I am telling you, with the multiple preparations and ground for the Biafra emancipation, nothing will absolutely stop Biafrans from being liberated. If not today, it will be tomorrow. So take it from me, from here, and go to anywhere you want to go to with it. Dissect it, turn it left and right, front and back and center. It will give you the same result. That Biafrans are not created to be slaves. Biafrans are not created to be under any country. Biafrans are created to be sovereign. Biafrans are created to exist on their own, in their own country. So you can see the secret of everything. Everything have been exposed. And many countries in Africa is still getting liberated from the shackle of impoverishment and at the same time mental slavery. So emancipating themselves by taking the bull by the horn and at the same time taking their destinies into their hands to fight day and night to conquer the common enemies that have made them perpetually slaves in their own ancestral land. And this is actually what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa today are fighting to make sure that I and you are completely emancipated from impoverishment and substitute. They take us as a substitute. All right? Nigeria country, Nigeria government takes Biafrans as substitute. You know what substitute is all about and you know what it means. They see us as servitude. If you don't understand the other English, you must understand this one, servitude. So we are not a servitude, all right? We are not beggars. We are very rich in nature. This is natural wealth, natural richness. We have been endowed by the Almighty God that we will not look for anything and we will not beg bread. But some few people somewhere in Nigeria have made up their mind that instead the Biafrans will go, then let there be second civil war. Are you getting it now? Some people in Nigeria have made up their mind that instead the Biafrans will leave Nigeria and to become a country, let there be second Nigeria Biafra civil war. And I think I welcome it and I accepted it because there is no any time you will depart from Nigeria without force. There's no any time you will take your freedom from your enemies without the means of force. And they are saying it, they are demonstrating it. Then we have to prove to them that as they were born, so also we are born better than them. And I'm telling you, we shall do better than them. And I'm telling you that even today, we did better in the field than them. So, I'm not here to tell you what has been going on or what is going to happen next. I'm here to tell you that Biafrans should sit up and do the needful. Take the bull by the horn. We shall make it. We shall survive. We shall become a nation. Nothing will stop us. Many people have made this journey and become successful. Today they are comfortable in their own country, not traveling anywhere seeking for greener pasture. And I'm telling you, when you travel to another man's country, you're going to face insult, assault, intimidation, frustration, humiliation of different kinds. Just like what is going on in Nigeria today, that Lagos is not being owned by Biafrans. It is made clear for you who is dreaming that Lagos is your land. All right? And in the north, no Biafran man that have any place, for your information. But it's very unfortunate and quite painful because when you listen at one man's statement, so the man was saying, I think either he's from Enugu State or from Imo State. The man was saying that Biafrans, Igbos, will never leave Nigeria until they have gotten all what they spent that Igbos have built to Nigeria. Igbos are part and parcel of Nigeria. I listened to him, an old man. So, for this reason, that they are not interested in anything disintegration of Nigeria. They are not part of Biafra agitation. They are not supporting Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa. That they are standing for one Nigeria, and they are one Nigeria, and nothing shall ever separate them or divide them or make them to depart from Nigeria. But I want to say, I'm not blaming this old man. He is from a political family. He has a political background, and I think his senior brother was the one that died last year, if I'm not mistaken, who vowed that instead the Fulani people who are killing Igbos will die. It's better for him to die. And by the grace of God, he has died. Only him knows where he is now. Because he supported Fulani killers, those who are killing Igbos. So then his junior brother have come up to let you know that they are one Nigeria. But the only word I have for him is, I believe it is only him and his family are one Nigeria. Because you cannot speak on my behalf, and you cannot speak for me. You cannot determine for me. You have no right to decide how my life should be or where I should belong. So I am telling you that Biafra or nothing, I am a Biafran. So, and my identity is very clear, and nobody, absolutely nobody, can tamper with it and remain alive. So also, nobody will kick Biafra or Biafrans and remain alive. We have decided to move into the field, and we have decided to take legal process or processes in order to determine what we are looking for, to achieve our aim And what is our aim? Our aim is to be comfortable in our own country. Let everybody use what he has and take care of himself. It's not a crime. Self-determination. It's not a criminal offense. And for this reason, I am here telling you that we are ready to defend Biafra land and to defend Biafrans. As many of us, generals and commanders, have paid the ultimate price for this journey, we have gone beyond the Rubicon. We cannot look back anymore because we have lost very important people in Biafra land. So, if there is any moment, any time, we supposed to quit, or we supposed to stop from what we are fighting for, it's not now. It is too late for us to stop. We have gone too far to determine our fate. Our fate is Biafra. Are you getting what I'm saying? So you may scold me, you may insult me as usual, and you may abuse me. But one thing must be very clear to you. You don't know who you are insulting, and you don't know who you are abusing. So, we shall continue doing the best we can without minding the efforts of the detractors and distractors. We are out to secure our territory and to protect our old fathers and mothers and prevent the rapists, fallen rapists, to prevent them from raping our young ladies, our daughters and our sisters and our old mothers in the farmland. I still repeat, not even in this generation nor generations to come will a fallen man be found in Biafra land because of the atrocities that they have committed, and the whole world turned blind eyes to it. And I want to tell you now that the only thing that will bring permanent peace in Nigeria is Biafra freedom. That Biafra exited Nigeria. That is the only time peace will return. So anybody who is negotiating for peace and talking about peace and turning around and wambling his mouth or her mouth, because some people I discovered that they are myopic about what is on ground. There is no peace. Why Mazen Nnamdi Kanu still remain in the DSS custody? There will be no peace. I'm telling you. And peradventure, anything goes wrong with him, there will be no peace. There will be no peace as long as many of our gallant men have been killed, murdered in cold blood. There will be no peace because even their dead body, some of them's dead body, were not yet retrieved from Nigeria military terrorists. And I am telling you that man shall scan into the face of his fellow man and tell him that it is payment time. All right? So, authoritatively, I assure you that something strong shall take place. And when that strong thing takes place immediately, Biafrans will leave Nigeria. So, as you are moping, some of you are moping and peeping, sitting on the fence, it is not what will solve the problem. What will solve the problem is action. And our great leaders who are in our forefronts, we respect them. They have taken the right decision. We have to second the motion.